Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another week in toys. And a little bit of housekeeping first. I was asked to give a shout out to TF Guy 1122. So hello mate, cheers for watching and thanks for commenting on my videos. And I want to say a massive thanks as well to Junket Dave for the Wessex video. Looking forward to doing part 2. And let's see who gets those Studio Series 86 Voyagers first. Now, it is Sunday, the 21st of February, and I've got a parcel from Amazon, wrapped brilliantly, as you can see. And this has got a Transformers figure in it. And the reason why I've picked it up, I wasn't going to pick it up at first, but me and Exfernicus from Fingers Up Simon, Fingers on Plastic, sorry, I always get that confused, are going to do a worst to best video about the Kingdom Wave 1 line. I have all but one of the figures, if you exclude Leader Class Prime because I got him when he was in Earthrise and he's just a repack. I was missing one of the core class and I thought in order to do a true worst to best, I needed to pick up this little core class figure. And it is, so I hope it's the right one, and it is core class Optimus Prime. I've been umming and ahhing about this figure, and as you can see, Amazon have done a really great job of keeping him straight and not bending him over and everything like that. First impressions, this looks really, really cool. Now, the other reason I picked up this guy is I really like the look of Wave 2's Megatron, and you can't have a Megatron without an Optimus, can you? And I have to say, this looks really, really good. The renders on the back look slightly different. He looks a little bit broader in the chest on the render. Obviously there's a lot of grey plastic here where there's silver. Shall we open him up together? We might as well, mightn't we? Let's have a look at him. And here we are. We've got him out. And he's a light little thing. The face is really good. Really, really good. This is a great looking little Legends figure. It's a shame they couldn't have incorporated some ankle rockers into him. I think that would have been the next step for Hasbro at this scale. He obviously comes with his instructions. Yeah, standard instructions. I don't think we'll be needing them. And he's got his little ion cannon. Is it ion cannon? Now, one thing I don't like about it is how high up that is. It could have been done so much lower, so it fitted lower in the hand. And I'm not quite sure, but I think that is a 3mm peg onto what is a 5mm peg. Let's just test it with another figure. Just as I thought, so this could be held by a larger figure if you wanted to do that. I don't know why you would want to, because it's a pretty iconic blaster, but I think that's the reason why they've done that. But it kind of compromises how the figure holds this gun. I think that looks really off. That's my only gripe about this figure. Yeah, and there he kind of is. Now, I have seen some reviews, and I can see exactly what they mean, where this section here gets in the way of these arms going all the way back. It's not a bad little truck mode. It's a bit narrow. I think his gun, where can his gun go? I think his gun can go there on the back, like that. Yeah, it ain't the best. At least we've got no mushroom peg wheels, though. These are real wheels. They actually move as well. So usually we only see the one. It's not the best, is it? It's not the best in truck mode. Today's Wednesday, the 24th of February. Almost payday, a couple of days, and then hopefully I can pick up a couple of nice things, as I do. But I have received a parcel today, and it's arrived in a Bisto container.
You find a car that cleans itself, never in a month of Sundays.
Will Dad ever fix that sloping shelf?
Never in a month of Sundays.
Will Joey ever learn to speak?
Will Susie finish by next week?
And when it comes to gravy, what could beat Bisto in a month of Sundays? 'Cause Bisto brown season thickens all in one. Without it, Sunday lunch just isn't done. You'll never put the R in gravy without Bisto. No, never, never, never in a month of Sundays. No Sundays. You can't beat Bisto in a never in a month of Sundays.
To be honest, when I think about packaging stuff and making sure stuff gets there safely, I always think a damaged box of Bisto is the safest way to transport a toy. So thank you to the eBay seller who's gone to this effort. Let's hope it's all gravy inside.
Slag.
Sorry about that. Right, so let me try and open up this parcel. Oh, well, it gets better. It gets absolutely better. Because it looks like it's been wrapped up in the Beano. Is this the Beano? Half the Beano. Where's it? Who sent this? Yeah, it's the Beano. Who? I'll give up. I'll give up on people. So the item that was in here, which is wrapped up in this little thing, is a Beast Wars figure. It's a Beast Wars Transmetal, and as you can see, this is the wonderful Cheetor. Or is it the wonderful Cheetor? Because he's missing his head. And I knew it was missing his head. This was like £3 plus postage. And the reason that I wanted it is because I already have this little fella. This little Beast Wars figure. And he is missing his head. But not the cat head. He's missing his robot mode head. So let's have a look at this. Now, I don't know what to do here, because actually the chrome on this one that I've received today is a hell of a lot better. Now, I bought this particular figure from a car boot sale, and it was literally in pieces, and out of everything I've found, he was missing his robot mode head. So, lovely paint, but he's missing his head. Whereas this Cheetor is missing, obviously, the animal head. But I think it's going to be worthwhile me just having a look and seeing, is it worth swapping the heads, or is it worth swapping the arms, if that makes sense. I have got the Cheetor's weapon from the one I found at the car boot sale. Yeah, but because I wanted to kind of complete the one I had from the car boot, but the chrome colour on this is so much better. Maybe this has just been faded over the years. But yeah, I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take these arms off and I'm going to attach them to the one I've received today, the Bisto Cheetor, as he will now be known. And that gives me a complete Beast Wars Transmetal Cheetor. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm going to keep. I will ask a few friends, because the chrome seems to be better preserved on this one, but the colour's a lot more vibrant on this one. So I'm not 100% sure which one I'll keep. It's going to be this one, isn't it? It's going to absolutely be this one, because the chrome is a hell of a lot better. Yeah. So I've got myself a complete Beast Wars Cheetor. I think the one from the car boot cost me something like 20p, maybe 50p. And then this Junker I got today cost me £3 plus £3 postage, I think it was. So for about £7, say, about £7, I've got a complete Transmetal Cheetor. And this is my third Cheetor. I have the original Beast Wars Cheetor, which I bought last month. Or was it this month? I can't even remember. I've now got this Cheetor, and I've got the Kingdom one as well. So that is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. While we're on the subject of Beast Wars, there has been a reveal for the Selects line, which is Transmutate. Now, I've only seen pictures of Transmutate, and I haven't seen this episode, but in synopsis, he's basically a transformer that, well, I think has something wrong with him. He can't transform, he's not all there in the head. And I really want to see this episode. It's freaky as hell, the design. Now, it's my understanding that there was a Build-A-Figure of him a good few years ago, but this figure is using the Paleotrix mould, so that T-Rex dinosaur mould that we had in the first wave of Kingdom, basically giving that a new head and some vibrant paint scheme. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. The face is quite bloody haunting, to be honest, but it looks pretty good. Am I in on it? I'm unsure. I'm really unsure, because it would be nice to get a representation of that character, even though I haven't seen the episode yet. But from a mould point of view, he's just Paleotrix with a different head. So I'm really not sure. Maybe I sell Paleotrix and then swap it for this one. I don't know at this moment, but I'm not going to pre-order him anyway. I think he's one of them that if he's in stock and I've got a bit of spare money, I might pick him up. But he's not going top of the list, if that makes sense. So hopefully we'll be getting some more reveals soon. That's really exciting. Stuff starting to drip through, and we're bound to see Studio Series 86 Wave 2 announced soon, and Kingdom Wave 3, because Wave 1's virtually hit now as Studio Series 86, and Wave 2 of Kingdom is going to hit as well, so it's going to have to happen soon. We're going to have to start seeing some stuff. So today's Thursday, the 25th of February, and we've had some reveals. It's nice to start seeing some reveals finally come through. Both Masterpiece, so it looks like we've got the prototype grey images of Masterpiece skids. It looks quite cool. I still think it's a really odd choice to pick skids when we haven't got a Jazz or a Blaster, for example, or whoever it might be. Skids is a really odd choice. I suppose there are some repaint potentials, because there's a Diaclone version of it, which I think was red, and there's Crosscut as well, who was silver. So I think you could get at least 3 releases out of it, which kind of makes sense why Hasbro would go down that route. But it looks good. It looks good. It's not for me. I'm not a massive Masterpiece collector now. I like to pick and choose what third party, what Masterpieces I actually pick up. And I think Skids is just that little bit of a background character who's only in a handful of episodes. So I think it's probably going to be a pass for me, but I'll be really interested to see how it looks once it's fully painted and we see some solicitation shots. And speaking of which, we do get another Masterpiece reveal. And that terrible photo taken with a Nokia 3210 of that Masterpiece Prime box I showed a couple of weeks ago seems to have been true. We are getting a Bumblebee movie, MPM 12 Optimus Prime, and this looks really cool. Box looks cool, of course. The robot mode looks great. I love the weapon. Be interested to see how big this is. Truck mode looks okay. A little bit of excess kibble on the smokestacks, but it looks okay. I think it looks pretty good. Price point is about £120 for this, which, so I'm in a couple of minds about. There are other versions of Optimus Prime you can get. I think the Toy World one looks great, but I always edge towards the official products if they're around the same price point. And I think the biggest question for me is, do you invest 120 in this, or do you pay a little bit more and get the 3.8 or 3.0 as they're called now, Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie? I've got the 3.0B. It's a lovely piece. It is a high premium piece, whereas what we know about Masterpieces, even though they are really quite cool, they do have their flaws. So I'm in two minds about which route to go here. I think it looks great. I think it's great that they're going down that route with Masterpieces and giving us some of the Bumblebee characters. I'm on the fence whether I'll be picking up that one or not. I won't be pre-ordering it just yet, but it's meant to be out in August. As I say, about £120. Now, I have received a parcel today, and it is from Hatchet Paperworks. And this is it. This is a set. This is issues 99 and 100. This is me, £20 a month better off. This is me, relieved more than happy. It's been a long old road to get these done, about 3 years worth, and probably the rest as well. And I'm happy to see the back of them. Really happy to see the back of them, to be honest. I am getting through them now. I have started to read them. I've started to read the Generation 2 editions. Now, has anyone read the Generation 2 versions of these, or the original comics? Because all of them are written, all the speech bubbles, all the text is in capital letters, and it makes it really difficult to actually read. But let's have a look at this letter. Thank you for your subscription to Transformers, the Definitive G1 Collection. We hope you enjoyed it. As you are aware, the collection is now coming to an end. Thank you for your support. Should you wish to order any back issues, please visit blah 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 or call our sales team on the number provided. Again, thank you for collecting the Transformers G1 Definitive Collection. Please look out for more fantastic collections from Hatchet Paperworks. And you'll see there, it's got the Transformers logo at the top. Yeah, it's officially over. It's done. So we have issues. Issues number 99, which is stuck on this one. So we've got a nice image of Cyclonus there. And then we've got the cracks in beneath your feet. I have no idea what this is about. I know it's late IDW, but I love that image of Cyclonus. That's lovely. And then we've got this scrapper. Constructicons Rising, issue 100. So here we've got Transformers 2019 issues 8 to 14. And here we've got Collecting Transformers issues 15 to 17 and Transformers Galaxies 1 to 4. And it's done. Hatchet Paperworks is done. I am relieved. But I'm happy. I've got 100 issues in this thing now. And you know what? It's going to give me plenty of time to read. I'm probably going to... I might try and finish that G2 one and maybe go and start reading on the IDW ones. If anyone's actually got this collection, give me a decent issue number to start from, to start with the IDW. I have read a few in the past. I don't mind starting it again. But yeah, if anyone's got this collection and can give me a good starting point, then please let me know. So today is Friday the 26th of February and it is payday. Already a couple of things have been purchased. One of them is actually sitting right here now. This is a parcel from my mate John. I told him I was finally going to buy this thing off him. We've been talking about it since Christmas. And I'd pay him for it today. And he told me yesterday that he'd already posted it. It actually arrived today, even though I didn't pay for it till this morning. But I have got a couple of other things on the way, mainly Black Series figures for next week at the moment. But this is a parcel that I've got from John, and this really excites me. And it was actually his... I swapped with him the Chug Seekers for the Bag Cube Insecticons, and it made me realise at Masterpiece level, and I'm not a massive Masterpiece collector at all, that I have a big gaping hole in my Masterpiece collection. Even though I've got the KO Masterpiece Starscream, the one with the coronation set, I have not got a decent representation of it, because let's face it, that figure is so dated now. And I've got the KO as well. Even though that KO kind of means a lot because it was my first real decent video that I did on YouTube. Starscream's my favourite character and I need a better representation. And I've been toying with getting this one or the new MP that's coming out. But the new MP breaks my rules. And my rule is I will never buy anything for more than £190. That's a Transformer, because that's what I paid for Masterpiece Megatron. Now this, John did me an amazing price on it, so I thank him a lot. It is Mate Toys Starscream. The Masterpiece one does look great, but I think this one is every bit as awesome. Let's open them up together, shall we? Let me move my stuff out the way. Oh, what I do. Right, so what he's done is, so here is Mate Toy Screamer, which looks awesome. Really, really nice. The aesthetic on it is just cartoon. You know what? I don't need the nipple missiles on my Starscream, I really don't. Now you notice he's missing a head. And he's missing a head because he's included a few heads. So we've got the head that comes with allows Megatron to throttle him. I think it's a Mate Toys Despotron, I think it was. We've also got the a smirking head here, which looks pretty cool. Actually looks better in person. We've got a couple of faces as well. But what John kindly did for me is he's got the KO MP44, and he's included the Starscream head, and I think that just takes it to the next level. It really does. Now I know that you can't transform this with this head attached, but basically what you can do is buy an adapter. So this has got the head section in for Optimus Prime, but obviously that is too big for this ball. So I mean, I can have that animation look going on, which looks awesome, or I can swap it out and have the standard head on there like so. Either one, either or look absolutely great to me. Really, really awesome. Really happy to have this. He's coming apart. I need to work out how to put it back together. But yeah, I'm happy to finally have a Starscream that deserves his place on my shelf. He obviously comes with his null riser, his null riser here and everything like that. So as I say, I have ordered a part for this that allows this head to fit on here. Well, better than that wibbly wobbly one. So I am happy that John has sent me a Starscream. How cool is that? So there is one more thing I want to talk about. I've got to 800 subs, so thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. That might be something to do with my boss this morning announcing my channel at work, but there you go. But thank you to everyone who subscribed. I know some people have been doing it for years, so that absolutely means a lot. And that's it for this week's Week in Toys. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, I've been Zork Rider, and I'll catch you again really soon.